Thank you, everyone, for subscribing to Infinitely Productions. If you have not done so, please click the bell and subscribe, and we hope you enjoy our content.
Both Bobby and his brother Tommy got married and started families, both living within blocks of their mother's house in South Philadelphia. The closeness of organized crime families is legendary, but sometimes the affection can seem like a stranglehold, especially to a woman who's born into the mob, such as the eldest daughter of Chicago boss Sam Giancana. The story of a mafia princess is next.
We now return with the conclusion of Mob Ladies here on A&E. In the late 1950s, control of the Chicago outfit, which Al Capone organized, passed to this man, Sam Giancana. Like his predecessors, he had killed his way to the top.
Sam Giancana was one of the most brutal persons that I ever met in my life.
He was a very ruthless, a very high-strung, at one time, leader of the underworld here in Chicago.
But mob ladies have a perspective all their own, especially when their dad is the boss.
He was a kind, generous human being. He, charitable above all things.
Antoinette was Sam's first daughter. Sam treated her like a princess, and so did the entire Chicago underworld.
They treated me with respect. They treated my sisters with respect. And above all, they treated my mother with respect.
Respect and fear. Even among Antoinette's schoolmates, they would always whisper about her in the hallways.
You know, hearing the little things at the locker, hey, she's so-and-so. Don't touch her.
Even when Antoinette married a non-mobster in 1959, the underworld and the upper world paid their respects in the form of cash. Reporters got hold of the list of gift givers.
In addition to organized crime figures and friends of the Giancana family were the names of an alderman, the names of a member of the Cook County Board of Supervisors, and a criminal courts judge were all listed on there as contributing money.
Antoinette's father had his own mob lady, the famous singer Phyllis McGuire. The FBI, knowing that mobsters often reveal secrets to their girlfriends, bugged the couple wherever they could. Sam's loyal daughter was offended.
They even bugged the room he and Phyllis shared in Vegas. I mean, this is a terrible intrusion on people's private lives.
In the 1960s, the family connections went all the way up to the White House. President John F. Kennedy and the CIA cut a deal with Sam Giancana to assassinate Cuban Premier Fidel Castro. But Antoinette says her dad was just taking the government for a ride and never intended to keep up his end of the bargain.
I don't really think, my heart and soul, I don't think my father would have ever done anything to Castro, and he didn't. I mean, you know, he was playing the cat and mouse game again. Hey, we're getting money from the government, you know, let's string this thing out.
But in the end, according to Antoinette, American justice did not play fair. The feds kept hounding Sam to testify about the mob. So in 1966, he fled to Mexico. But with some prodding from the U.S., the Mexicans finally kicked him out in 1974. The FBI was waiting at the border.
They didn't even give him enough time to put on a pair of pants and a shirt and a pair of shoes. This is U.S. of A. This is the government. He came home like a bomb.
On June 18th, 1975, just days before he was due to testify before Congress about both the mob and the CIA, Sam Giancana was in his basement in suburban Chicago, cooking sausage and peppers, when he was murdered, execution style. Some said the CIA did it, fearing what Sam would reveal, but most believed the Chicago outfit killed Giancana because he wouldn't turn over money the mob considered its own. Few people shed tears over the death of a brutal mob killer like Sam Giancana, but it's different for a woman who grew up as a mafia princess.
I admire the man. I love the man. His death was a senseless death. And I hope, though, the one that has done it, whether it be the mob or the government, I just hope and pray that their lives in the end are not very comfortable.
In fact, Antoinette believes her father deserves credit for the way he dispensed mafia justice.
Today there are random killings. the killings were in their organization, and it's when you did something very, very bad that there would be some reprisal. Sam and his organization, I consider angelic compared to what's going on in the world today.
As a young woman, Antoinette once remarked to her infamous father that she was considering writing his biography, revealing the secrets of his life. Without skipping a beat, the Chicago boss responded, "You do, and I'll kill you." The truth is, Antoinette would be hard-pressed to write a very informative biography of Sam Giancana. Like the wives of mobsters, daughters are generally kept out of the loop on some of the most intimate details of the men in their lives. As veteran mob lady Beatrice Sedway put it, women don't use the mob, it uses them. For American Justice, I'm Bill Curtis.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out more content. Feel free to give us your feedback and suggestions on who we should do next in the comments. This is Infinitely Productions. We love ya.